take it, I'll take it tomorrow. I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me break it. Sweet. You're falling to me, touch me. I swear. What do I think that I want? So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel wanna make it sweat on me. I wanna make it sweat on me. I wanna make it sweat on me. Just take a hint. You got a free pass. Oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games? No, there's no denying what we want. Just watch me break it. You're falling to me, touch me. I swear. You would do everything that I want. So keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make it sweat on me.
Hi, everybody. Can you let me know if this sounds okay? I have a new mic and I'm hoping it's loud enough for you and it sounds okay. Oh, did you? You like that one, Janine? Thank you. It was lots of fun. I know they're just silly little things, but I figure it's a fun way to put some shit on Chantal for doing such a great job at her vlogs. It's not hard. I mean, my yard is not as interesting as the Middle East, and yet I can make it more interesting with just bins. Yeah. So how is everybody doing? Farida! I am loading up my I forgot to make you a mod before you came in. Sorry, Farida, but I'll see if I can do that now without destroying everything. So if everybody goes away. Hi, Dexter Dex. How are you? You could probably hear me. I'm pretty loud when I talk, so you could probably hear me from the sunny coast. That's all right. Oh, it's coming, honey. It'll be there, I promise. You're freezing and under a duvet and a cat. The cat is like a natural body hot water bottle. So that's good. I like to use my cat. Yeah. I just don't have any mods in here, and I'm just, if I get sexy bots or if I get any unwelcome visitors is all I'm worried about, because I'm not going to say the T word because that's when they will show up. I'm not sure. I can't remember how to do it. It's all right. I'll do it another day. So We have choices today, guys, because I live in a democracy. I am an overlord. However, I am a loving and caring overlord who thinks of the needs of its subjects. So we have two ways we can do this today, guys. Hi, Enola. How are you? Hi, Meerkat. Meep, Simples. That's all I hear when I see your name. That's all I can think about. We can either. Hey, Farida is my number one mod. Is we can watch the never-ending fat travel vlog, which I'm sure we've all seen at least 3 or 4 times already today, so we know it off by heart and we know all the talking points. Or we can just sit and talk about it and do it that way. It's up to you guys what you would like to do. Oh, hi, Simona B. So I don't know because I've watched this because okay, so what happened today was the reason I've come live is because my husband's at work. Fantastic. I can be loud, I can be noisy, I can have the door open in my little bedroom so I don't get hot. And I can do a live stream tonight. I did try twice to do a reaction to this. One, a new way for me, actually filming myself, and you can see all my facials, all my eye rolls, all my oh my gods. One camera was filming, the other was not. So it was out of whack. And then when I did redo it, I couldn't get the technology to sync everything up. And when I tried to do it a third time, so yes, I have watched this 3 times in a row today, and that's why I don't want to watch it again. The camera wasn't filming again. So something's going wrong with my phone because it keeps stopping recording. So if you want to watch it, guys, we can, but I'd rather just talk about it. But if you need to see her flashing her ring in case it's not imprinted on your brain, we can watch it one more time. Yeah, I did. I was wondering, I mean, he's 28, so technically he's not like, that's not too cringe, but maybe it's a scar. Because I know that there are some people who, like Charlie Puth, he's got a scar on his eyebrow that looks like a slit, but it's actually a scar from when he banged his head as a kid. I know, and I could almost recite it off by heart. I will admit, okay, so before we start talking shit about foodie, let's talk about some good things. Let's talk about some good things about the video. Cleanest place and cleanest room she's probably been in a very long time. Very organized, very tidy. Her hijab did not look terrible today. I don't like the color, but I did like the lace. I did like the way it was neatly wrapped. I actually thought she looked quite nice today. Her makeup, her eye makeup was actually quite pretty. She did flash that ring a lot though. She is loving herself sick with that ring. I don't think I've seen anybody flash a ring so much. I mean, ladies, in the chat, when you got your engagement ring, you were a bit like full of yourself when you got it because you're like, oh, it's flashy, it's sparkly, it's diamondy, and look at me, it looks so nice on my hand. But were you literally shoving in people's faces 24/7? I mean, did she think she was too subtle the first video? Was he in the TV watching her do that? Oh, so cringe. Do I think it's a hotel? I mean, they don't normally put gaming chairs in a hotel. I don't know, maybe in Qatar they do. In Qatar, maybe in Kuwait they do. Maybe hotels have gaming chairs. I don't know. It was a very odd placement for that TV screen though. It would normally go over like a sideboard or a cabinet facing the beds. So that screen seemed to be a really weird spot for a hotel room, but you never know. Could be a different arrangement. No, I mean, I did love mine, but I had a couple of sets of rings, but I'm not going to go into it. That's a story for another day and another time. Yeah, apparently Enola, she was wearing a ring, a fancy ring. Now, people were saying it looked very cheap, and I thought that too, but I also do know that yellow gold, there's like in certain countries the more yellow and bright the gold, the more like high quality it is. because it's very visible, but it's very, very soft. And jewelers don't usually recommend that you go past 18 carats for jewelry because it's not very it's not very resistant. Like you can bang it and get notches and scuff it up. It's not very hard. So a lot of the times jewelry, everyday jewelry is not made out of that high quality stuff because it just gets messed up too easily. Lo siento. Hi. I know I've actually got a ring on at the moment that looks very similar to Fruity's, but mine's quite flat and it looks pretty and it fits me. It's actually a little bit big for my middle finger, but it's too small for my big fat finger, my first finger. So, yeah. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of poor etiquette, isn't it, to yuck somebody else's ring because they have taken their heart and soul to select it out. But when a ring is ugly, it's ugly. I mean, Foodie's not my friend, so I'm not gonna lie and say it's pretty or that's unique, that's different, that's unusual. Did he design that for you? That's lovely. You don't have to be soft. If I don't like a ring, I'm gonna say I don't like a ring and I don't like a ring. Yeah, I mean, I see. This is the thing. She's got so much content that she could have showed us the selection process for the ring, looking at the jewelers, going to Gucci or Versace or wherever they bought the rings from, them discussing what they're going to do, sitting down having a cup of coffee before they got married, or having a lunch, or having well, they're not drinking alcohol, a sip of Sprite before they did this. She's losing out by doing these boring driving vlogs. I don't understand why she's doing so much B-roll footage in her vlogs. It's boring us to tears. I think it's ugly, Kim. Kim, that ring is so ugly. Oh, and it doesn't even fit on your finger. What are you thinking? Go and get the butter. That kind of thing. Is so I mean, technically, because I mean, in that society, I'm guessing the rules, like, and the traditions go is the man is the head of the family. Is he giving off I don't want to use that word dom. Is he giving boss man vibes? I don't get that vibe from him. I just get skeezy used car salesman vibes from him. The wink, ugh. I love me a wink, but that wink creeped me out. Yes, Farida, a Q&A. Why can't they sit down together and do a Q&A and just ignore the questions they don't want to answer? I know. True love found in a double breast chicken burger. I mean, if that's not true love, I don't know what is. I'm kind of mad at my husband that he didn't take me to Burger King. He decided that he was going to take me to a 5-star steak restaurant instead. I mean, that's just not how it's done. I think I might have to reconsider the whole marriage now. I don't know how she got that ring on her finger. But I suppose she probably got it on not thinking that she's ever going to take it off. So, but what if she had a medical emergency or something like that? They would have to try and get that off. They'd have to cut it off her. Yeah. Hi, Tina. I did see I did see the Instagram thing of that girl that looked very, very similar to our foodie. Loves herself a ham hijab. Yes. But her AI makeup looked nice today. The filters were on point. She was looking very AI, very artificial. Totally what we would expect from our foodie. Olive Garden. I mean, to take someone inside, sit them down at a table and let them have cutlery to eat your first wedding meal, I think is quite chivalrous, to be honest. I think that's lovely. I mean, but I mean, everybody's going, oh, you can't say, you can't, but we can say because she keeps saying that he's affluent. And the heat, she would be swelling up in the heat. Yes. What? Sala is he on that website? No. But we have to be very careful around that topic because we don't even want to. It's different here. You can make jests like that because our society is a lot more tolerant. We do not want those rumors, even fake rumors, floating around Salah because that can be very dangerous for him. And we know there's nothing wrong with it, but there are a lot of people in the society, and we know that historically that people can get erded for that kind of stuff. So I do not want to push that agenda or play with that agenda at all. Good morning, Miss Angel Wings. How are you doing today? I know. How many times had her chat asked her to chew with her mouth closed because it was disgusting and it was gross? And she's like, this is who I am. Just get used to it. If you don't like it, you can just F off. Oh, dainty bites in front of Mr. Beezer. I will not call him King Beezer. He's Mr. Beezer. Mr. and Mrs. Beezer in my eyes. I know, he doesn't seem to genuinely smile. I don't know. There is something mysterious about Sala. It could be that I get the feeling that he is mirroring her personality. He makes crap jokes, juvenile, dumb jokes. And I think it's because he's mirroring her personality. And I think this is something that scammers do is he's just like Foodie. He absorbing her personality and she is absorbing him. Now, there's something that she said in the video today that makes me think, she is starting to pick up his language. And you know she does. Hi, Dan. Happy Tuesday, Dan. Hi, SH, how are you? She goes, oh yeah, because I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie. And everybody collectively went, what? What is she talking about? Unless getting up out of her gaming chair in her room spins her into an adrenaline cycle, she's not a thrill seeker whatsoever. Maybe a trip to the outhouse is an adrenaline rush for her. I bet you he's a guy that likes fast cars. He likes bungee jumping. He likes all these, extreme sports and stuff like that. I think we're going to find out that he likes to do those sorts of things. And Foodie's starting to use that language because she wants to represent herself in that way too. She's a thrill seeker, an adrenaline junkie. She likes all these wild adventures because that's the kind of thing that Sala likes to do. Because you know how she likes to mirror her partner? And he's trying to con her, so he's pretending to be like her and like the stuff she likes. I mean, it's gross, I know. Yes, let's say hi to everybody. And you know what? If you haven't said hello to somebody else in the chat, say hi, even if you don't know them. Like Cowboy Dog, you can say hi to Katie A. Katie A, Lo Ciento, you can say hello to Enola. Let's get to know each other. Let's mingle. Has everybody got a beverage? I've got 2 beverages. I've got myself it's almost finished, a big jug of Diet Right cordial, apple and black currant flavour, because that's my fave. It's flat water. Normally I have it with a fizz, but today I had some flat water. And I've got myself a caramel latte, double caramel latte coffee, because I figure it's a bit late for everybody, but for some, and then early for others. Okay, let me go back. Yes, you are correct, Gentle Crone. Hello, Gentle Crone. How are you? Hi, Jenna. Hi. Yes, see, we want to say hi to everybody. Hi, Edith. I'll just make sure I catch up with everybody. Yes, she's like, I'm a person. I get it, and I can do. When I feel the time is right, I can accomplish it. I can challenge myself. Where was that motivation when BBJ had nails growing into her paw pads? Where was that incentive when Pete's needed help from a psychiatrist? Where was that incentive when she needed to clean her house? Oh, I guess we didn't have her health of her cats was not motivation enough. The upkeep of her sick elderly cat is not motivation enough to get to a vet. But some D on the other side of the planet is enough for her to get over her anxiety and get stuff done. Yeah, the motivation. Yeah, fantastic. Hi, Hi, Kel N. I'm assuming the exclamation mark means I have to say it like that. Kel N. Yay! Everybody saying hi. Oh, awesome. I love it. Hi, Sleepy Moo. Yes, I don't do very many lives. I'm still a bit scared of lives, but my setup's getting better. My clicking all the buttons is getting better now. Because, okay, so you probably noticed from a lot of my videos that I am a planner. I'm a person who likes to know what's happening before it happens. And hi, ST Whitey White. How are you? So I like to practice. I have been practicing behind the scenes. So what I do is I get on here, I do a private stream. I pretend I'm talking to you guys. I pretend clicking the screens, sharing stuff, changing the settings, playing with things to familiarize myself so it doesn't seem so scary. So if something goes wrong, I don't freak out and I know what to do in the moment. So today, my new intro, which was choppy, I made just before I came on, and the audio's not loading on the app that I'm currently using. So I'm going to have to find another way to make one. But yeah, I made that intro today and I added it onto my stream and I'm proud of myself because it was scary. But yeah, I practiced, so I'm getting less nervous. And the other technology let me down today. So here I am doing a live stream with you guys today. So, and I do want to do more because I got some feedback. I sent out a community post. I just want to make sure I'm saying hi to everybody too. Everybody. Amanda, hi Amanda. Yes, I am because I'm a person, I suffer from anxiety, and my thing is that I don't want to give you guys poor live streams, and I don't want things to be buffering, and I don't want things to be annoying and having technical glitches. And I know they're going to happen, but as a viewer, I find it annoying and I don't want to do that to you guys. So I want to get better at these streams, and I put out a community tab asking about memberships, and I think it's premature for me to be like putting that up for you guys because I'm not big enough. I don't do enough content for that, and I don't think the quality of my content is worthy of that yet. But I sort of wanted to gauge the temperature a little bit because I'm a planner. That's what I am. I'm a logistics person. So I want to do live streams exclusively when if I do memberships. I want to do live streams, and I want to be able to somebody who says I'm going to stream once a week for my members and be able to follow through. Right now I don't have the confidence to do that. So until I can assuredly say yes, I'd be comfortable doing a live stream every week for my members, if that's the route that I go down, I'm not going to offer that because people don't like people who say one thing and do another. And I'm like follow through myself. So unless I can fulfill the conditions of my membership, I'm not going to offer one up yet. And that's my answer on memberships for now until things change. And unless people really, really, really desperately want memberships will be on hold for a little bit. Hi, Indy. Hi, how are you? Hi, Cowboy Dog. How are you? I've seen you around the traps today, so I'm glad you're here. Jenna, lots of live streams. Yeah, I mean, everybody's seen the Chantel's video today, so I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. Are there any talking points that were brought up that weren't brought up that you've thought of yourself? Because I know mine. Now, I actually got quite annoyed with her today because this hits very close to home for me, like very, very, very close to home for me. The whole reason I lost weight and went and had weight loss surgery is because traveling for me is what I see myself doing in the future. That's why I work. I work to pay my mortgage and I work to save money to travel. And traveling when I was the size I was, which isn't as big as Chantal, was very, very difficult. It is for necessary trips, you can deal with it. But if you plan your life around traveling, that is not how I want to do it. I want to do it comfortably so I'm not physically exhausted, emotionally exhausted, and putting myself in potential peril because of physical conditions like deep vein thrombosis, asthma. My lungs were an issue, my backs were an issue, my knees were an issue. All these things were affected by traveling, swelling and poor physical condition. So I lost weight. For her to sit there and say, "Oh, it was a breeze, it was easy, no problems," is a lie. She was bullcrapping her entire way through that entire stream. The one regarding, I did look at it before I came on, about no touching, like, uh, that it's normal for people in that culture not to make that have physical displays of affection, which is true, which is fair enough. But they were in the middle of the desert. They are a newly married couple. You would think that they would at least be standing closer to each other and looking in each other's eyes and being gooey. Like, they just did not have newlywed energy. Did anybody else pick up on that, or is that just me? Oh, okay, Promise. Hi, Promise. How you going? I will try and talk so that you can hear me, but I got to read at the same time, and I can't multitask. I'm trying. I know Farida. Farida makes me laugh so hard. I love the way she goes, "You idiot!" when she talks about Foodie, because she does. She's so infuriating. She says something with her whole chest and will look you dead in the face, serious, and you're just sitting there. Well, I know I'm just sitting there going, "You're a fool." I have done that exact same thing, and I know people who have done that exact same thing, and that is not true at all. I know how difficult it is to use an aeroplane bathroom at a bigger size. I know what plane seats feel like and how a tray goes down. I know the anxiety of traveling international. I almost had a heart attack watching her today when she's like, "Yeah, I got to the airport. I was wandering around until I found somebody who could scan my ticket. And then they told me this is where I needed to go to transfer my flight." And I'm like, "What? Are you kidding?" I would have known the footprint of that airline, that airport. I would have known how long it took to get to the gate, how I needed to get to the gate. Do I need to pass through security before I need to go through that gate? These are things you need to know if you're traveling international. And the biggest mistake you can make as a single woman traveling anywhere internationally is to look lost, to look like you don't know what you're doing, and you don't look like you know where you're going. It makes you look vulnerable, and it makes you a target for being robbed, jacked, or kidnapped. You just do not do it. She didn't do any research. She didn't care about any of that. All she could think about was getting to Salah, but she didn't care about the details about keeping herself safe in between. Ooh, okay. How am I get? Ooh, how do I do that? Jenna, let me just let. I'm gonna try and do it on my computer here without destroying. Are you still there? Is everybody still there? Can you still hear me? Everyone can still hear me? Yeah. When she says, "I miss you guys," I'm sure her beezers are sitting back going, "Yeah, sure you miss us. Absolutely, I bet you miss us." I it makes me mad. I would be upset if I was a beezer and I was paying a monthly membership and I wasn't getting any live streams and I wasn't getting the contact that I was used to getting, like daily live streams and daily chats. Like, I bet they're dropping off, but how is she getting more subscribers? How is she getting more subscribers? Yeah, the stuff that she was saying about herself is just ridiculous. Like, I'm a person who just does. I'm a thrill seeker. I'm a adrenaline junkie. It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're not someone who can challenge themselves. When was the last time Foodie challenged her to, and no, she challenged herself when she ate that entire pizza cookie. That was the last challenge that she had. She's not a spontaneous person. The only spontaneous things that Foodie does is she spontaneously burps and farts. She doesn't choose to do anything spontaneously. Now, Jenna, how do oh, I don't know how to get to your thing. I'm still a bit scared to like open tabs. And my phone has got the chat. Hang on. I'll be back in a jiff. I'll be back in 2 secs. I'll go and get my other iPad and then I'll look it up, Jenna. Won't be a second. I've got to remember not to touch stuff roughly as well because my mic picks up everything. Everything. I went to Kmart and got myself a gaming microphone and it's the best one and it was like $30 and I love it. Okay. A turtle does have more adrenaline. Yeah, she confuses being rebellious with an adrenaline junkie. Yeah, having a bad attitude does not make you an adrenaline junkie. Enjoying fighting with your crackhead boyfriend does not make you an adrenaline junkie. It makes you toxic. I don't know. I don't know the rules. I don't think it's illegal or anything like that. I think they said it was frowned upon, which is like fair enough. I mean, different standards in different cultures, but they're in the desert. There's no one else around. I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but the week I got married, I couldn't. My husband and I were like, we were literally newlyweds. like, you can't keep your hands off them. And it's my husband and I had been together 4 years when we got married, so they haven't even known each other a month. They'd been seeing each other for a couple of days. You would think they'd be all over each other, like just without knowing it, you're like magnetized to that person. Like, you want to be in their space. You want to be right up against them. You want to rub their back. You want to touch their shoulder. You want to touch their hand. When you're talking, you want to touch them. Like, it's almost impossible to not do it. I mean, she has kept this up a lot longer than I expected that she'd be able to. Okay. So Jenna, what can you just let me know what your is it Jenna? What do I look up to get to your community tab so I can have a quick look? What do I look up, Jenna? There's a couple that Farida showed me. They're a young couple and they're quite orthodox and they're all over each other. So I don't get it. But then again, maybe Sal's not a touchy-feely kind of guy. Maybe that's not his jam because I know some people aren't. Yes, I know, Promise, right? I don't think that's how I'd be spending my honeymoon, especially since my husband was this hottie McHottie. Wouldn't you be too worn out to be watching YouTube? Wouldn't you think? Now that they're married and all, you think they'd be starfishing 24/7. Yeah, and the comments. Where did she get the comments from? How does she know what everybody's saying about her? Because it's not from her comment section. It's coming from everybody else's comment sections. So she's spending her days going into chats. She's in here now. Is she in here now? Hi, Ferdy. How you going? Love the ring. I wish you'd show it more. No, she's not in here, guys. But you never know. She could be lurking. She's I'm in a whole nother country that I've absolutely been dying to get to with a man of my dreams. YouTube would be the last thing I'd be wanting to do. Hi, Blue Rooster. How you going? I did see you earlier and I didn't say hello. I'm so sorry, but thank you for joining. It could be a private, but Foodie is, I don't want to say attention warehouse, but she is very much she wants to keep up appearances. She wants to look and be perceived in a certain way. And unfortunately, the last 12 months has damaged her reputation, her integrity, her reality quite significantly. She's not going to be able to go back to what she was prior to NADA. I mean, had she stuck to edited content, yeah, she probably could have skated through just being problematic. But the fact that she was live streaming so much, we have got a very, very clear picture of who she is. So let me see. Is it Jenna? Jenna? Jenna, 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 Jenna. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Maybe I can do it this way. Oh, cowboy dog. So you're from the Middle East. Where are you from in the Middle East, if you don't mind saying? Because your perspective on this would be very interesting because you would know better than most of us. Her vids are very boring, but she's got so much chance to make them not boring. So, okay, so how do we get over? Let's brainstorm it, guys. How do we get over not being able to film in public? What can we do? What are the things that we could do to mix it up? Perhaps we could go and find a private park or a little area outside where we could maybe go and buy some pastries from a bakery and get a nice cup of coffee and set it up on some nice cutlery and talk about it and talk about why we chose that one and how it's different. Talk to the barista. Like Skinny Queen the other day, she went into a Turkish coffee house and she asked them about it and they made her something and they recommended it and she bought some pastries. Foodie could have done that in Kuwait. And just if she couldn't film the man, she could have gone somewhere private and shown us what she'd bought and why she'd bought it. It's simple things like that. And she's been on YouTube for 6 years and she can't figure that out. Not very smart. I know. I've got a tradition with my husband that when we're on the escalator, we have to have a kiss. I don't know why, but that's just something we've always done. And he still asks me to do it. Turkey, wonderful. I used to do belly dancing about a million years ago. I think when I was about 20, 26, 27. And the troop that I was with, we had planned to do a trip to go to Turkey to learn some of the tribal belly dancing, but that fell through. I didn't end up going. But it was really fascinating. But yeah, Turkey was definitely on the list of places to go. Maybe not now, maybe when things calm down a little bit, but yeah, I'd love to go there. So what do you think of all this, cowboy dog? Tell me your thoughts and feelings. Oh, hi, Juliana. Hi. Oh, no, not Julie. Is it? Yeah, it is Juliana. How you going? Wow, Amanda. Yeah. It's so good for your body, right? I was speaking because I went and had physio today and he was talking to me about my hips because I've got weird hips and it's all got to do with like my body and my weight loss and my hips and apparently I've got bad shock absorbers. That's what the man said. And I need to strengthen up basically my hip area, my lower back, my abs. And we were talking about then he was talking about me flattening my when I'm lying on the bed, flattening my back and arching my cradle of my hips. And I said, yeah, that's like a move. And he goes, if you can do that when you're walking, that would be great too. And I'm like, oh, that's like a belly dancing move that we do. And he's like, oh, that sounds great. And then we were talking about the benefits of belly dancing on the back and abs and hips. And he was encouraging me to do that as well. So I'm like, I might have to get my coin belt out and do some YouTube shimmies. So I think I might have to get back into belly dancing, I think. Yeah. Oh, you're in a wheelchair? Yeah. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do, right? To make it happen. And holding hands is worth it, right? It is so fun to watch. Wasn't there a group that was on one of those America's Got Talents or something like that? I think they won it and they were dancing troupe from I think it was from Lebanon, was it? I think it was Lebanon. It was one of those countries, yeah. Yeah. So is there a bit of a burden on the oldest son to like make way for the other members of the family? Because I know that in what do they call them? They're like filial families where it's on the oldest child or mostly the son to take care of the parents as they get older. I think it's spiritual marriage. I don't think it's a technical marriage. Hi, Jashan, 96. Hi. Yeah, I don't think it's a real I think I mean, it could be a real marriage by emotion. I mean, like, you can be, like, a community husband and wife, or what do they call that? A common law. But, I don't think it's an actual marriage. I think it's a marriage, we're gonna try it out. Let's be committed to each other, and once the 90 days is up, they'll decide to make it an actual thing, if they are allowed to. I don't even know if they can be married. Hi, Blondie B, nice to see you. Hi. Alright, so let me see. I'm Jenna, I'm working on this. I'm trying to watch everything. I'm trying not to be too noisy with my clunky stuff and read. Hi, Fix Fix. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I know it's a weird time for me to be on, but nobody else is home. I'm totally awake. The slot was open and I didn't want to try and like stop anybody else who was streaming. So I'm hoping I'm not in anybody else's way as well. Like there aren't any other reactors streaming at the moment because I don't want to, step on anyone's toes. I think so. I think let's make belly dancing a thing, guys. It's so good for your body. It's got so many benefits. Good for your organs, good for your abs, good for your back. Plus, it makes you feel real sexy. But health-wise, it's excellent. Good for your thighs. It's low impact. Tones every part of your body. The rhythm of the music's actually even meant to be beneficial. Plus, it's social if you can do it in groups. It's really good. I know. I mean, it was a stupid idea. I don't want to say stupid because people do meet and get married really quickly and they last forever. But mm, I would say that's two people that are probably already established or have very compatible personalities or have met each other in real life and just vibe together. Because we know Hippie Easter, but she was friends with her husband for a long time. And then they kind of just knew that they were the ones for each other and they got married really quickly. But they were friends for a long time, so they knew each other's personalities. I just think it's so dangerous to just fly to somewhere across the world and meet someone that you've spoken to online only. And there's another talking point I have to bring up in a minute. Go to channel. There we go. I figured it out, Jenna. I'm a genius. I will be cracking. Oh, I can't do it on this one. I can only do it on my phone. Um, oh, yes, I'll just do it that way. Is she said you shouldn't believe everything that you see on the online. Online is only part of what you see. And it's like, yeah, Fred. You only know Salah from what he has shown you online and what you've had in conversations and what you've seen on FaceTime. You've got no way of verifying anything he has to say. Have you tried? Have you done Google search? Have you looked at Scamfish? Have you done any background checks, any criminal checks, anything on this person? And she's trying to say you don't see a full picture of me because all you see is what's online. Same, Foodie. That is why everybody is scared, because he's sus AF. There's no way to know anything's true. You could do you could learn drumming, the belly dancing. Some of the dancers learn drumming for the rhythm. of it. And there's a lot of arm work and a lot of arm shapes as well. So if you can use your torso and your arms and your head, you could learn some belly dancing. Let's not limit ourselves. Unless it's painful, I don't want you to do it. But you could certainly enjoy the music. The music's very good. Okay. Where did you go, Jenna? Where did you go? Can't find you now. I'm going to make this happen. I am determined to see these community posts because it'll teach me how to do one more thing. Okay, community. Here we go. Here we go. I'm seeing the pictures now. I can't show them up on my screen because I don't have a thing, but I'm looking at them. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, they're touching. She's got a hand on her shoulder, head on his shoulder, and they're holding hands. And a picture that Jenna's got up on her community post, one of these women is wearing a niqab. So she's fully covered and they're still showing some physical affection. So that's full of crap. He's giving a kiss on the head. That is the exact, I'm going to, I need to, can I steal that picture? That last one? That would have been ideal because they look like they're about the same size and height as Foodie and what's his face? Salah. Was anybody surprised at how tall Salah was? I thought he was a shorty in the car, but when he stood up, it's like, God damn it, you're really tall. They don't look ecstatic to be together. Like, like you think there'd be a bit more energy. Yeah, you don't need to be able to hula hoop. You've just got to be able to imagine your anatomy making certain shapes. Like there's a figure 8 that you do. So you imagine it's basically drawing. You're drawing with your hips. So you're trying to draw shapes on the floor. So if you imagine your hoo-ha, like your cooch, drawing a figure 8 or drawing a circle on the floor, that's how you get the shapes with the hips a lot of the times. You just got to imagine you're making the shape by drawing it. But if you look for some really cool links up on YouTube, there are instructors that will start to teach you and walk through it. And then there's intermediate and then there's excellent, like an expert level one. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, whoop. And did you see the other guy taking the picture of them kissing? What? Oh, let me see. Yeah, she was. Yeah. I did make a thumbnail today that was preemptively made up saying that her next vlog is going to be a snooze fest as well, because I'm pretty confident that it will be. I mean, I don't know how I don't know how she can make these vlogs even so boring. Like, it's like she's just got no idea what people want to see. When people have been yelling at her, maybe she had a comments on, she could find out what people want to see. Or she live streamed once, her beezers could tell her, and she's going to lose subscribers because if she's not doing live streams, they are going to be upset that they don't get their money's worth. And isn't it part of her membership that she's supposed to be doing live streams, a certain amount of live streams? Or does she not have that in there? Okay, I'm just reading the chat, guys. I'm here. Foodie is 5 feet tall. Yes, so Foodie is 5 feet tall. I am 5'3", and I was 322 pounds. Foodie reckons she's 365, but we're just going to say that she's 400 pounds because I 100% believe that she is. And that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. I know for a fact that in every plane that I'd been in a couple of different airlines. I'd used United, I'd used Southwestern, and I'd used Qantas and Jetstar. 4 different brands of planes. They all had little seats. The best one was actually, I think, an American one that I came home on. I can't remember the name of it. Started with P, Pan something maybe. I don't know. But I was lucky enough to get a row to myself. There is a story behind it. If you want to hear it, I'll tell it. But otherwise, no. All the seats were pretty snug. The tray, there was no chance it was going down. I couldn't use it. I actually had to figure out a way to put the food between my knees or between my thighs to be able to have my drinks and stuff, because the tray just wouldn't go down over my tummy. It was on too much of an angle. The food would just slide off. Foodie has a bigger stomach than me. She is shorter than I am and she's heavier. There is no way she could have used that tray. And I 100% believe that she bought a second seat because her 4-hour flight to Cuba would have taught her that the seats are small. The tray situation, she would not put herself through that again over 12 hours. No chance. I think she bought a second seat. Her luck of having 2 people not show up and those 2 people just happen to be in her row is astronomical. Unless they were a couple and they missed their flight and she has got the luck of the Irish, there's no way. She's lying. She's absolutely lying, in my opinion. She does only know how to rage, get high, and be toxic. I'm going to try something. I've just forgotten about this feature, guys, and I apologize. Let me just see. She's got a video. Oh, should I try and find it? Let me see. I'm going to see. Oh, it's a new one. Guys, do we want to watch it? Do you reckon I should try? I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit scared. Maybe we should watch it together, huh? Let's do it. I'm going to challenge myself and I'm going to see if I can figure out how to do this. All right. Just give me a sec. If I'm quiet, I apologize. It's just me trying to think this through. And if this works, I'm going to be so pleased. Okay. Let's go. Kuwait. Oh, it looks like we might be going somewhere. Let me open it up. Okay, we're going to make the screen nice and big so everyone can see. Oh, we're going to pause so everybody gets to see. Okay. We've got to make it a bit smaller because I need to be able to change the tab. Okay. Let me go here. Wait. I need you to do this one. I'm a narrator. Is anybody else a narrator in their lives? Does everybody know what that means? You know how people who talk through what they're doing as they're doing it? I'm one of those people. And I'm an out loud singer too, and I don't realize I'm singing. Okay, I'm loading up Kuwait Tower B's, guys. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Gonna make sure the screen is nice and big. Okay, let me go back here. Make sure it's looking good. Are we ready, guys? Are we ready? Can everybody see? All right. Look at that. Now, if it buffers, I'm so sorry. It's only 12 minutes long. Can we get through the buffer? If it buffers, it's only 12 minutes of buffering. It won't be hours and hours. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, ready, steady, go. Oh, that quality is terrible.
Oh, and here's the towers in the distance. Nice.
It's not buffering, so I'm just going to let it ride because if I mess with it, it might start buffering. Okay, so more driving, guys. Are we astonished that it's nothing but driving so far? Let's see how many minutes of driving we get. Let's clock it. I know. Okay,
always a McDonald's somewhere in the world.
Good God, if she walks into that McDonald's, I am flying to Kuwait and I'm going to step on her toes because holy crap. They look pretty cool though, guys. What are they? What is that pattern? Can we tell? Are these the towers or is this just like a landmark for something? Kuwait Towers. Is there a I think there's a restaurant up in one of those, isn't there? Oh, Blondie.
Hello from Kuwait Towers.
Hey guys, welcome to the Kuwait Towers, Kuwait landmark. So there are 3 towers. The thin one here is for electricity only. This one here holds up to 1 million gallons of water. So it's a water tank only. And this one is where we're gonna go. We're gonna go in this one here. And we're gonna go, there's a bunch of cafes, restaurants, touristy things. We can see all of Kuwait at the very top. Yalla.
Yalla, let's go.
Do we feel like we're on a school excursion, guys? I'm getting school excursion vibes. Okay, I'm going to say it. She looks like his mother. She looks like her mum taking her son on a day outing. Like it's a mum and son day date. Oh, God. And does he... I find him funny. I actually find him quite comical. He looks pretty chill, though, but, you know, he's playing the game. No, better go. I'm shutting my eyes. Can someone please let me know in the chat when that stops? Because I can't look at that. No. Better go. She's afraid of elevators. They give her the absolute mentals. She can't drive into certain parking garage because of elevators, but she can travel in one of these to get to the restaurant. Oh, there's food at the end of it. Of course she can get on an elevator.
Hey Beezer, so as you can see, it's very picturesque up here. You can gorgeous views. So gorgeous.
Oh my God. These views are terrible. They're beautiful, but they're terrible.
So right now we are like 120 floors up. 120 floors. The elevator ride was quick though. It was like a few seconds.
But wasn't it terrifying, Foodie? Because remember, you don't like elevators. They freak you out. Oh, God. She's going to be like, I walked upstairs, guys. I basically scaled Kilimanjaro today. I went up at least 10 stairs in a row.
It's moving here.
No, this is moving.
All moving. All this part is moving.
This?
Yes, all.
Oh, my pause game is strong, guys. I've got the knack. Holy moly. She's beauty and she's grace. She's she's grace. Wow. She's giving me nun vibes. The nun vibes indeed. Why can't she pick one decent color? It bothers me to no end. Why is every scarf that she puts on the exact opposite skin tone color for her? What's wrong with a pink? Like a nice pink or a nice red or a nice blue or a teal or a magenta. Anything jewel toned. No, we have to go skin colored or dull, beige, charcoal, just bleh. What's wrong with looking nice?
Yeah, it's moving slowly. So you can be able to see like around the circle.
Oh my god.
And here we have green.
Okay, I have to bring Anola's comment into light. I shouldn't laugh at it, but I am because funny. Maybe he's hoping people will assume she's 52 years pregnant. That's so funny. That is so funny. Okay, unpause.
Drinks and some sweets. Caesar. There's ice cream, chocolates. There's popcorn also, honey.
That's right, guys. I figured out the comments.
Plush.
You can praise me later. No. Oh. Whoa, what's happened? Is it buffering? It's buffering. Oh, no, that was her, not me.
It's moving very slowly around the towers. Hi, King Beezer. I'm drinking a
Now-
lemon slush, my favorite lemon.
Now, we know Foodie is an OnlyFans girl. And we know she's done some crazy things with a couple of people, She's had the threesomes and whatnot. Now, the music that she selected for this particular vlog is giving me PORN vibes, but for the ladies, if you know what I mean. It's that soft, romantic PORN music. Maybe it's from her playlist. I don't know, but this is not vlogging music. This is, I don't know what this is, but her music choices are terrible. The view is really cool because you can't see the ground, I must admit.
You can put a coin in here and overlook entire Kuwait up close. Hey, where did our drinks go? They're moving on their own.
Oh, God.
It's moving around.
Yeah.
This is Kuwait City, the capital of Kuwait. All buildings. Then you go right. This one, you can see the tower of the water tank. This one.
There it is. Yeah.
This one is called Gulf Street.
This street here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a cafe, restaurant, and there's McDonald's. You can see.
Oh, I'm not getting sexed up, loved up, newlywed vibes. Is anybody getting that? I'm not even getting awkward first date flirty vibes. I am literally getting my granddad's taken me somewhere and he's showing me around. That's literally the vibes I'm getting. I could be with my cousin, I could be with my brother, I could be with my boss, and I would have more flirty energy than this. That's so weird. It's so... Ugh. It does not give me I'm in love vibes.
And for sure, the Gulf Sea.
The Gulf Sea. Gorgeous.
And the highest mall, Al Hamra Mall.
That big tall building
Yeah.
there?
Al Hamra Mall.
Alhambra Mall.
I'm getting tour
It's,
vibes as
over
well.
200 floors.
What is in it?
Like a company on the inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a business building.
Business building, yeah.
Yes.
Not for yeah. Also, there's a mall, by the way.
There's a mall in that?
Yeah, yeah. Like boutiques and restaurants, cafe, everything.
Nice.
Yeah, guys, if you'd like, hit the like. No pressure. No prizes for hitting the like, but if you want to, please do.
You know, Kuwait full of malls.
Yes.
Everywhere. Every 5 inch you move, you'll find a mall.
Because in the summer it's so hot in Kuwait that you need somewhere air conditioned to hang out. So you need a whole bunch of malls to hang out in.
Everywhere you will find the AC. In your car, in the work, in house, mall, shops, everywhere, there's AC.
Look at her
Without it, we will
laughing.
die.
Oh, wow.
How hot does it get in the summer? How many degrees?
Degrees, about Celsius, not Fahrenheit. It's more than 60.
60
Yeah.
Celsius.
You can boil the eggs in the street. Yeah.
She looks like a bobblehead. She's like, this is the awkward Chantal that we knew was coming. We knew she was around the corner.
Just open the eggs on the street, it will be boiling.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And there's a mini video test, they make it in the YouTube. You can figure out.
That happens here too.
Wow. So come here only in the winter for me, that's for sure. Honey,
Yes?
I think we should start a new life under the sea. What do you think?
Oh, why not? What a good idea.
Yalla.
Let's get started. And as you can see, there's a small park over there. There, okay.
Okay.
And this the parking of Kuwait Towers.
Hey, skinny girl.
Those tall buildings is
Hi.
referred for the companies, malls, hospitals, banks, and many business
She looks like a thumb.
requirements. That tower also, it's special here in Kuwait. We call it here Al Tahrir Tower. Al Tahrir Tower.
Oh, look at her little face. Look at her. Look at the little face. She is stoked. Guys, do you reckon they have sat down and they've had a wee chat? People are not buying it. They're not buying our love story. We need to show more physical touch. After she's made that post, they have been holding hands. She's been making gooey eyes. They've been trying to come off as more frisky. Oh, it's love, guys. He held her hand in public. He's done more for her in 2 days than Nada did their entire 5-day relationship and 12-month non-relationship. She must be giddy right now.
Warm bread. Oh my gosh, that's warm.
Ooh, he's feeding her.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
This fish grilled by oil and lemon.
And I can smell spices too.
Yes.
Ooh. Rice and tahina.
Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
A palm tree with a beach.
Yeah.
I mean, my setup is bad, but this looks like they are literally filming on a potato from 1984. I swear my analog Nokia would be able to film better than this. Why did she not buy a camera before she left? Maybe she didn't have the money for it. But she's knew she was going to be vlogging, and she has a Samsung phone, right? Is it the network? Why are we seeing this potato footage? I don't understand.
What is this?
It's a very nice cafe.
Oh, a cafe. Wow. That very, very nice.
Oh. We got to go back. We all clocked it, right, guys? See this bit here? That's her husband's ring, guy. In case you didn't know, Foodie is married, and he's wearing it. Oh no, I thought he was wearing it on his index finger. It's on his ring finger. His rings, whatever. Guys' rings are always boring. Whatever, bloody, bloody, blah. But hers is. I would have thought she would have gone for a big, fat diamond. For sure. Do you want me to go back, Katie? I can go back a bit if you want to see it again. We can pause on it. Let me go back.
It's called Souk Sharq.
This mall?
Yeah. The mall on the beach.
So
Let me go back. Let's have another look at that ring, guys, because yeah.
Was there a subway?
Because I want to have a look at it too.
It's very nice.
Was it around
Yeah.
here? Oh no, it was just after this, wasn't it? All right, let's have another look. Yeah, they must have been all out of Disney rings.
What is this?
It's a very nice cafe.
Oh, a cafe. Wow. That very, very nice.
Right, let's have a look at this. I still don't like it. It's just, it looks like a dress ring to me. I think I don't like it for a wedding band. So that is subjective. That looks like a dress ring to me. I'm literally wearing, I will take a photo of the ring that I'm wearing right now. It looks so much like that, but it's a dress ring. It's not a wedding band. Maybe it was the only one that fit. Maybe it was the one that was in within budget. Maybe it's her dream ring. But I would have thought Foodie would grab something that was a big yellow gold band with a big fat diamond. Even if it was a poor quality diamond. I thought she would have gone for a more traditional diamond wedding ring. Like all her little friends, like all the ladies that she grew up with. Yeah, I don't like that ring. If anybody does, I'm sorry, it's just a difference in taste, that's all. Oh, she was trolling us, showing my ring for absolutely no reason. Yeah, absolutely no reason. It does. Yeah. Blondie, I think you're right.
What's the name of the mall?
It's called Souk Sharq.
This mall?
Blondie's made a good point there. It looks like she said that he bought that ring. I think he's picked that out because it does have a very masculine look to it. So if he's bought that ring, that's probably why it looks that way. And it's not something that I don't think that's something Foodie would have picked out for herself. I think he's bought both rings before she got there. And that was his way of contributing financially to this whole shenanigans. And he probably spent maybe $300 on that ring altogether because there's no stones in it. It might be 24 karat gold, but $300 or $400 for a ring, $1,000 for a ring maybe. And compared to what he's going to be getting is not a lot.
Yeah. The mall on the beach.
So gorgeous.
It is a wedding band.
Was there a Subway?
Ma.
Subway, the healthy restaurant.
That's debatable. Oh, that's the entrance of the mall there.
Yeah.
Okay.
We continue for the parking and walking around the beach.
Yeah. You're not a really huge. You don't really love malls and crowds like me. Eh? We don't.
Yes,
We don't
exactly.
like that the same.
Yeah.
So Simona B said it is a wedding band typical from the area. So if that's the case, then if Salah's walked into a shop and said, look, I need to buy a wedding ring for my Canadian princess, what would you recommend? And the guy or the lady behind the counter said, how much do you want to spend? And he says, show me something under $1,000 in the wedding band section. That's probably what he's selected. Because he's a guy picking for a lady, doesn't know her very well, doesn't know her taste. It's a traditional wedding band or a classic wedding band. That's probably why that one is picked. And that's probably why it doesn't fit, because he's guessed the size and the size is wrong. She's probably told him a 12 and she's probably a 13 or a 14. Figured it out. We sleuthed it, guys. We sleuthed it. Thank you. We worked it out together.
I like the large,
Yeah.
only empty space.
Yes.
So I can be able to kidnap someone.
Feel free.
Okay,
Can't kidnap the willing.
done.
What did she just
Trying
say?
to get in some
What
walking
did she just
exercise
say?
every day where I can. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Ship going into the port.
Yeah, it is true. Muslim men aren't supposed to wear silk or gold because they are too feminine. Apparently, it's got something to do with femininity. They are allowed to wear other things, but they're not allowed to wear yellow gold or gold. They have to wear silver or platinum, titanium, other metals. They're not allowed to wear those particular ones. Fun facts. Fun facts in the stream today.
On the left there.
Or the water crushed the rocks. So this sound, I like.
It is ASMR.
Take it to another world.
Yes.
Is this where they were the
All
other
right, guys,
night?
we're going to end the video here. Thank you for spending the day with us, and we'll see you in the next one.
See you next video, guys. مع السلامة.
Well, there we go. Rightio. Okay. So what do we think, guys? Give me your immediate thoughts straight away. What are we thinking? It wasn't as bad as the others. I've got to admit that much. It wasn't as bad as the others. I think the content was better. They're still boring as hell, but I think that was a lot better than the other ones. They still have no chemistry. There's nothing going on there. And she did do a little bit more like information. She didn't obviously she's not a tour guide and she doesn't know the place. But if you're thinking if your job is YouTube and you're a vlogger, you would do a little bit more research and tell us who built the restaurant, how long's it been there, why did they make it rotating, why is one for electricity, why is one for water, why did they put a restaurant there, what does it mean culturally, how significant is it? There's so many things that she could have put in there, but no. But yeah, their banter's not very good. Hi, la 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 lee. How you going? You made a really good point in one of the chats. I think it was in FFG's chats today, and I can't remember what it was, but you said something that was quite poignant. Wish I could remember now. I just remember FFG said something, and then she mentioned your name. So if you can remember all the cool things you said in that stream, pop it in the chat because I want to talk about it. Yeah, the fake voice where she over enunciates everything and she drops her voice down an octave. Yeah, and the hand waving. It's so I actually, guys, I did get inspired for a brain video today, which I think I'm going to do tomorrow. So I know that some people do like my brain video, so there might be one tomorrow if I can figure it out in time. So yeah. You feel like they you reckon they knocked the bottle cap off that one last night, eh? You feel like that maybe he got it in? Yeah, Blondie, you like those? Yeah, I have to be inspired though. They just have to come to me in a flash, like a oracle. They just hit me all of a sudden out of nowhere. You can't force the brain videos. I did get a good one though, and put it this way, it's ring inspired. And I found my glasses that are just like her, so they will be making an appearance as well. Yeah, the best way to get her, honestly, is to hook her with the D. Something has shifted. Do you think they've sat down and come up with a better game plan on how they're going to appear online? Because there are a couple of things that can be going on here. And one of those scenarios is that she's in on it, he's in on it, and they both are realizing that they've got to make a good showing for him to get Canadian citizenship. So they need to look like an actual couple. And actual couples, especially newlyweds, are affectionate. And people have mentioned that they don't have good chemistry and they don't look comfortable together and they're not affectionate. So they've upped the ante. That could be one scenario that we're looking at. Or she sat him down and had to talk to him. It was like, you need to touch me. What's going on? I just want to be kissed. Just kiss me. Yeah, Angel. Well, apparently that's unless Booty's climbing 15,000 stairs, they took the escalator up. And yes, Booty has mentioned in the past that she is absolutely petrified of elevators. But she had her support husband with her, Salah, and with Salah by her side, she can overcome just about anything. She might even be able to get her cats to the vet once he's in Canada because he'll be there to make sure that she can confidently, can-do attitude, get them to the vet for their medical care. No more long nails for BBJ. No more matted fur for Sam. They will be in perfect health all the time because she'll have support Salah by her side. Well, Jenna showed some photos on her community tab, and unfortunately, I can't show them up on here because I will ruin everything. Maybe I can do it from here. I'm scared. I'm scared I'll drop the stream. I did. No, we're still here. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting nervous about touching stuff. Let me see if I can bring up those pictures of couples being affectionate. Muslim couples specifically being affectionate. Okay, is everybody still there? Is everybody still there? Yes. Everybody still there? Please put a 1 in the chat if you're still there because I'm freaking out. Okay. Let me go in here. You can still hear me? Excellent. Okay, so we might be doing this, guys. We're going to see if we can bring up the pictures that Jenna's got on her. Oh, echo. I bet we're echoing. Oh, okay. That's better. Yay. Okay. All right. So let me see if I can figure this out. If I go down in here, I should be able to go. No. Why? Oh, it's just loading. It's just loading. It's all right. We'll get there in the end. No, Jenna's got some pictures showing that there are people. Maybe I can just go straight there instead. No, hang on. No, I can't. Hey, oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Jenna, can you put a comment in the chat just so I can click on your name? Hi, Jenna, Jade, Oles, and more. Hi, how are you? Is Jenna still here? Jenna's still here. Yeah, if Jenna, if you're in the chat, can you just put your name in there just so I can click on you, just so I can look at those pictures? Because I want to show people those. No, Jenna may be gone. Maybe let me see if I can find her. This is where it gets tricky for me because now I'm multitasking. And yeah. So I'm trying to read you, trying to do this, and I'm trying not to click out of anything. And losing everybody. It's like the Enterprise in here, guys. All right. Yeah, so now my trip to the zoo is coming up. Is everybody excited for the trip to the Australia Zoo? Because that's going to be fun. Oh, there's so many Jennas. Oh, I can't find it. No, I can't. I can't find her. Ooh, what do I do? No, I can't bring it up. I can only bring it up on my phone, guys. Sorry. But maybe I can just Google it. Maybe we could just see if we can't find something. Let's try Googling stuff. That'll be a new skill I'll learn today, right? Okay. Yeah, so I've booked myself a visit and I'm going to be seeing I've got 2 animal experiences booked. One is with a koala, so I'll get to cuddle a koala, and the other one is with a wombat, and I've never touched a wombat before, so I am very excited to see this. I had to postpone it. It was supposed to be sooner, but I had hips. My hips were playing up, and I couldn't walk around for long periods of time. But I've had some physio, and they say I can get back to my normal activities now once I've had a few more sessions. So that means the zoo visit's back on, guys. Woohoo! Okay. So let's see if I can do this in StreamYards. Oh, it's a learning curve, guys. It's a learning curve. If I can do this, I'll be running for Prime Minister next. Okay. Right, share screen, Microsoft Edge. Here we go. Okay. All right. You're seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yep, here it goes. Okay. So look at all these. Like, yeah, they're married. They've see more. Okay, so we just got regular peeps. All right. These are all wedding day pictures. Like, that's just a regular person. That's not a wedding picture. That's people hanging by the beach. No, holding hands. This is what I would like to see. This is what I want to see. 2 people holding hands, having a good time, looking at each other, all gooey. That's a really nice beach, by the way. Oh, look at all these people. Just, Hi, crab apples. How are you? We don't have sloths in Australia. I think sloths are limited to South American countries. I think, I'm not too sure what countries, but I believe it's South American countries. The closest thing to a sloth that we would have would be a koala bear. But they don't have the long arms, but they're similar-ish in their habits and things like that. Koala bears are not the greatest swimmers. Sloths are good swimmers. Yeah. But that looks pretty affectionate to me, guys. What do you reckon? Yeah, so back to us. Okay, so the vlog was okay. It was an improvement. So the first vlog was an F. The second vlog was another F because it was crap too. This one, it's not going to get a passing grade because the potato quality. I'm going to give it a D+. A D+. There was more conversation. There was less driving. There was more sights. There was a little bit of an explanation. But the quality in the music still sucked and the subject matter was still crap too. But it was all right. It was all right. It was an improvement. But what can we expect? Low effort girl. She's a low effort girl, is our foodie. Yeah, koalas are so cute. They do stink though. They smell like wee. They've got a very strong ammonia smell. I can't remember why. I think it might be their diet, or I can't remember, but there is some reason that they have a really strong wee smell. Yeah, and there are koalas in the trees around my house at the minute because it's mating season. And they sing out, they cooey out to the girls in the trees, like, come visit my tree. I'm a big, strong guy. We can make koala babies. They're not very good. They're not a very social animal. They're not very good at the hookups. They just think yelling at a girl's going to get her to come to your house, like a booty call. There are F-boys are koalas, very much so. But the koala babies are literally the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. Their ears are fluff, just white fluff. Let me see if I can bring up pictures of baby koalas. Baby koalas. Let me see. Yeah, so but there'll be lots of other cool stuff to see at the zoo when I go. It's going to be, there's a croc show that they have where they feed the crocodiles and stuff. Oh, here's one. Oh my god, so cute. Really, really cute. Let's have a look at baby koalas because that's a good time, right? Okay. All right. All right. Let me see. Baby koalas. Okay. Yeah. So, what do you guys know about koalas? Tell me what you know. We know that they're cute. That's a given. But what else? Look at the baby. Look at the little baby. It's going to come up soon, guys. Watch out. Be careful. Cuteness warning coming in. Look at that. You grade on a, well, SH, you can give her a C. I'm going to give her a D+. I'm sorry, that's my final grade. Nah. They eat bamboo shoots. Close, Lisa P. They eat exclusively, they will eat eucalyptus. And that's one of their problems. Because they are so limited with their food source, when their food source is taken away, they do not thrive. So when they develop an area and they get rid of the eucalyptus, the koalas stay, but the trees are gone. So therefore, they start roaming and they roam into places where people have dogs, where there are cars, where there are no water. It's very dangerous for them. So they have to be relocated first. The reason that they probably like where I am is because we have lots of eucalyptus trees and gum trees around us, but there's also a pond near where I am where they can get down on the ground, have a little sip of water, climb back up the trees, and they're nice and safe. Where there's water and there's trees, that's usually where there's koalas. They're not what's poisonous? No. Koalas aren't poisonous. Platypus are poisonous. Platypus have got a poisonous spine on their webbing. They've got a venomous spine that can make people sick. But not koalas. Koalas are, you don't want to handle a koala, put it that way. They have very grippy claws that will tear you up. Yeah, she's gained about I think she's nearly at 93. No, the chlamydia that koalas get's not the same chlamydia as what we get. It's called chlamydia, and it does affect them similarly, but it's not like an STI chlamydia. It's a different kind. It's not the same kind of situation. They usually get it in their eyes and nose and stuff, but it's not like a sexually transmitted type of chlamydia. It's a contact chlamydia. Yeah. The pandas and koala bears are the same. I don't know how they've survived this long. Like, evolution should have just wiped them out by now. The fact that they just cannot breed with each other is just, yeah. But they're so freaking cute. Okay, pandas. Let's do pandas. I like pandas. Does anybody else watch panda videos? Because I do. they seem really smart, but they're actually really not. They seem almost human, but they're dumbass and they're like tough as crap. Oh, look, I want to see babies. Where are the babies? Look at that. This is what I love about them. They're silly little feet. Look at this. Like that's, and they're not violent at all. Like they're not violent ones. Okay. All right. Now, pandas. Let's talk pandas. What do we know about pandas, guys? Quick, go, go, go. It's pop quiz. Pop quiz. Panda. So cute. I love them. I love watching the little baby pandas with their keepers. How they're so clingy and you just cannot shake them. They're nuts. Look at this. And they can get through a lot of bamboo in a day. Like, don't they eat like twice their body weight in bamboo a day? It's just a lot. It's a lot. Now, while we're here, let's go to and check out. So you guys can give me some suggestions on what you'd like to see when I go to Australia Zoo. You guys know much about the Australia Zoo? It's Steve Irwin's zoo. It's still run by the family. And it's not too far from where I live. Here we go. They eat a lot. They are bad parents. I don't think they're deliberately bad parents, though. I think they're just very inattentive. Red pandas are really cute because they're kind of like a cross between a panda, a fox, and a raccoon. All right. Come on, Australia Zoo. Let's go. Let's go. Load up. Load up, Australia Zoo. Do it. Do it. Do it for the team. Do it for the team. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Let's take a gander at Australia Zoo. Right. Share. Now, I do not want to go and see any snakes, frogs, or lizards of any shape or form because I just cannot deal. I cannot deal. I can't do it. Oh, it doesn't want to let me. Oh, yes, it does. Come on. Come on, come on. Huh. Well, you're showing me part of the page. Let's see what this is doing. There we go. See, this is their croc arena where they feed the crocodiles. Like they feed them chicken and other stuff, and they have to feed the actual dudes in there. Animal encounters. You can be a zookeeper for a day. Habitats. And tours. I tried to book a behind the scenes and a tiger walk, but they were all booked out and I couldn't get that one. But yeah, but I will be hugging one of the let's go in here. I will be hugging one of the koalas there. Okay, so you can do tiger walks. See, red pandas. See, you can see a red panda if you wanted to see one. See, we've got the Komodos. We will not be touching the Komodos. No chance. Meerkats. They're really cute. Simples. See, there's your brethren right there. Eagles. Not a huge fan. Otters are gorgeous, but they stink. The rhinos. The koala. That's the one I'm doing. And the wombat. Look at him. He's a little chunk. He's a little chunky boy. The giraffe. I didn't have time to do the giraffe. And then there's the tortoise. I'm going to see if I can just sneak it in if they've got any spaces on the day, any cancellations or anything. but I do want to feed the giraffes because I love them. They're so cute. The echidnas. What have we got there? What is that? A bit binturong. I think that's a Filipino animal. I'm not too sure. I've got a feeling it's from Thailand or Southeast Asia. And no doubt you get to just feed the kangaroos and the wallabies for free. There's a little enclosure. You can go and do that anytime. Plus, I'll get to go and see the animals in the little animal hospital. They have a little behind the scenes walk that you can do. I bought a ticket that you can do that as well. So, yeah. Who doesn't love a fluffy butt? That is the best pickup line ever. Who doesn't love a fluffy butt? All right. Okay, guys. So, Foodie's put out a latest video. We got to watch that together. I've done a live stream. Somebody's met someone new today in the chat. What a great way to start a Wednesday. I mean, I'd like to think I was the first on a Wednesday, not the last on a Tuesday. That's how we're going to look at this. Because I probably was the last reaction channel to do a reaction to this. But, you know, things just work out the way they work out, right? Yeah, nothing you can do about it. But anyway, so I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. I've been on for 1 hour and 42. Nothing broke. I didn't knock anybody off stream. I didn't lose any windows. I'm going to see if I can fix my intro music tomorrow. I really appreciate your patience with me and joining me today and hanging out. And yeah, I had a really good time and my nerves are going away. So I appreciate your patience. That's all I can say is thank you so much. All right, guys. Well, I hope you have a great Tuesday if it's Tuesday for you. And I hope you have a Wednesday if it's a Wednesday for you. You'll probably see me later today on Skinny Queen Reacts panel. So if you want to come over there and hang out, please do. Skinny, are you in the chat? Lay down when you're going to be on. Give them the time. I can't remember what time it's going to be on. But come over there and say hi. We'll be reviewing this vlog as well. And just chilling, talking about stuff. And I'll see you guys later.